So that last raid was a great success, and it was too great of a success because we actually need to create some space for ourselves, which is kind of annoying because yeah, creating space is just ugh. But it's better than not having any space. So, I just got to figure out, like, realistically, what do we need to get rid of, and what don't we need to get rid of? So we'll try and load mags with stuff. I reckon that's probably a good idea. Make sure only one mag is full with one type of ammo. Otherwise, we got a Golnik. Sweet. PS ammo, and I'm pretty sure if we unload that, oh, it's a 366, 762 by 39. Oh, we've only got 366. Okay, let's load this with all we got. These mags. Yeah, and apologies, it is going to be painful. This sort of stuff, when we get to this point, it's always going to be a long process trying to sort things out and trying to make sure we have everything all good. Right. I reckon we sell the stims because they're not found in raid anyway. So we can't use them for anything apart from using them for ourselves. Yeah, they're not found in raid, so let's get rid of them. The morphine injectors, I'm pretty sure we've already done that quest, right? For therapists? Or maybe not. Let's get rid of these painkillers. We don't need the not-so-great painkillers. They only last, you know, a little bit anyway, so kind of pointless. Yep, Tetris time, baby! Tetris time. Auto-sort? Nah, we can't auto-sort. Well, we have a lot of stuff in there. A lot. I almost feel like we could... Oh, we'll get rid of this horse, put it there. Yellow flare. Alright, we need to put stuff in this bag. So let's go ahead and just, like... just put a bunch of, like... I don't know, maybe a bunch of food and stuff, actually. Let's do that. I cannot wait till we start getting, like, ammo cases and stuff. I actually feel like we should probably be rushing that sort of stuff, but... yeah. Let's put that in the wallet. We could get rid of this stuff. Alright, let's... do we have... we actually have some meds with us, so let's bring that. Let's bring the Vaseline. Let's bring a Esmarch, because we're going to need it. We've got a bandage there. We've got a splint. Let's bring a grenade if we got it. Yep, we got a grenade. Cool. We don't have enough space for this yet. But we can unload this beautiful food and create us the perfect amount of space. Nope, not yet. Now we can. Chuck that there. A little bit there. It's going to be messy. I don't really have a method to this madness. It's just... let's see how much space we can get done. Did we just get another... we got another stim there. That's found in raid, so we won't sell that. Bunch of ammo. A bunch of ammo. Sell that. That's kind of a useless attachment. We'll kind of just try and keep the gunsmith stuff. I feel like we got too many pistols here. Let's just get rid of them. Or this one, at least. We'll get rid of the VPO mags. We got too many primary weapons. Not enough rigs. Too many primary weapons. We've also got this as well. It's a bit of a shame. What is in this? We got BP. Okay, we got BP. Let's keep that drum mag. We'll go in with this gun. That's our go-to. We don't need money for this quest. Let's put the money away. Dude, we actually got a lot of primaries. Wow. Dorm 220. What's that for? Oh, we need to, like, hand in the Dorm 220 key? Is that right? Anyway, let's not even bother looking at that. I was going to, but... Nope. Alright, we just need a bit more space. What are we gonna do? What are we going to do? We've pretty much filled up every single mag we could that's not in guns. Unload this and maybe load it up with something. Sweet. Unload. That's just literally one bullet. That's not even gonna go in there. That's not full. So we unload that and load it with that. Cool. That's also not full. Where did that mag even go? It's here somewhere. I don't know. I don't think we have any bullets for that anyway, so let's, we can fold this. Whoa! Dude, we just folded that and created a decent amount of space. Okay. I didn't think it was going to fold that well. You know what I mean? Like, some things fold, but they don't fold as well as what that does, so... there we go, we got enough space for that gun, so... Cool. Alright, we'll go into factory. We're going to plant the Tarkov director's office thingamabob, because we need to do that. That will be a big one. Hopefully we get a good spawn. Do we have painkillers? Yes, we got. I mean, we've got Vaseline. That gets rid of pain. Let's do that. Best change. I thought you actually meant by, like, the mod in itself. Alright, so let's just rock full auto here. We are... I don't even know. We're somewhere. Oh, yeah. We're in a nice spot. Maybe. If we don't get attacked first thing. Alright, we've actually got like a timer here, which is good, and a thing that says place, which is nice. And we are done. We just need to survive and extract. But you know what? Because this is such a short raid, and we're going to get a run through if we just run through, I'm going to try and make this as juicy as I can. And we got good gear as well, so we can show off a little bit, hopefully, and not die. Let's open this. No keys here. There's usually a key that spawns around here. Let's open that up. Check this safe. We'll check these jackets because keys, man, they're so valuable. Gunstock's treating me very well. Very well. It's definitely improved my muscle memory in terms of, like, aiming these weapons with two hands. And yeah, it's like, it's increased the immersion, that's for sure. And it's helped me out a lot as well, so if you guys are interested in buying this VR gunstock, it's from VR Tactical Gear. It's called the Armory R1. And if you go down in the description of this video, you can get 10% off by using the code LIFT. There's also a link there if you wish to purchase. Not only that, I also got another deal for you guys, that if you want to buy any AMVR gear, I'm currently testing out the new facial interface from them, the Pro Grips, and then the isolated earphones. And man, it is also very good. I've been using AMVR gear for about a year now, like the the basic stuff, and the improvement over the pro gear. The pro gear is actually substantial. I would say, yeah, definitely. If you're gonna buy any of the AMVR stuff, buy like the pro stuff because it's so much more comfortable. Oh, my face feels like I'm literally. It literally feels like my face is on a pillow. Good stuff. And this gun stock is sick. The proof is in the pudding. You can see how well. Now, you know what? I say this. You can see how well I'm going to be aiming, but I betcha I'm probably just going to screw it up and die. Ooh, enemy spotted. Interesting. I'm going to go down to the first floor because there's a safe down there. That's got some goodies. Appreciate you guys tuning into the live stream, and if you're watching the episodes, appreciate that too. Support is wild. All right, got a fair amount of good stuff here. Not the best stuff, but I'm gonna search these jackets. Something's going on down there. It sounds like it's downstairs. Got this lovely piece of what I like to call a degreaser. Is that a degreaser? Yeah, it is a degreaser. It's actually called WD-40. I didn't even know that. I thought it was like called something else. They must have like some sort of partnership with all of these. I don't know. Are they allowed to use that? Is that like the commercial? Is that like a commercial thing? Because I know they have Logitech G502s on those computers, like the computer mouses and stuff like that. US, ugh. I mean, we'll take it anyway, but... Alright, now do we get out of here? I want to get a kill, man. I want to get some kills. But I don't want to throw my life away as well. We've got the task. We've got some gear. There's no one here. Maybe we should just bounce. Let's check outside those crates, and then maybe we'll just get out of here. Because that'll definitely be enough XP. Yeah, it says a bit weird. Any other mods like SPT progressions? Yes. So I'm using. From what I can remember, I'm using the SPT VRAM cleaner. What the fuck? SPT VRAM cleaner. That's someone on top. Ooh, I'm a bit weary now. SPT VRAM cleaner. I'm using Sane. I'm using Fika with Fika headless. Yeah, it just makes things a little bit more... Makes things a little bit more PvP-ish like, you know what I mean? Alright, we're out of here. We heard the nice music task from delivery from the past. That was a 7-minute raid. Look, we got no kills. Kind of boring, but we progressed, which is interesting. That has opened up a great path of being able to, you know, being able to you know, do some more progressive stuff, which is cool. Now we can do some risky shit if we really want to. Bit of a warrior. Very nice. BP Depot. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I like this quest. We get to mark the BPs. Oh, my God. We've got too much stuff, dude. All right, let's go. Let's just go straight in. Not even worry about the Tetris. Well, actually, no, we have to a little bit because we need to get out this stuff out of our bag. Yeah, I'm using SPT VRAM Cleaner, which is I would say it's a must. I have 24 gigs of VRAM, but you on customs use very close to 22 gigs of VRAM if you run this thing on high. If you want to know all of the benchmark statistics and all that jargon and stuff like that, if you want to nerd out on that sort of stuff, I've got an SPTVR benchmark in the in one of my videos under SPTVR guides, so you can check that out if you want to. It literally tells you all of the stats when running things on high. It also gives you a gist of all the settings that I'm running as well. Okay, so we've got that. We've got this. What? Did we bring this with us? We did. That's wasn't a very good idea, but whatever. Okay, we got way too much stuff now. Way too much stuff. We handed that quest in, so we showed you some progression. Now we got to show you some Tetris. Unfortunately, I hate it as well. As much as I yeah, I don't really like the whole doing the Tetris thing as much as you guys like it. I don't like it either. We got door 220, which is weird. So let's get rid of 206 and let's put 220 in our pockets, because I think we might need to... Where did it go? In here. Boom and boom. Let's put that in there. And put the unknown, I guess the unknown, we don't need the unknown key. Let's put 206 in there. Yeah, no, you definitely, I use FPS, I think I use FPS VR to benchmark the stuff. Feel free to check it out. I mean, it doesn't run absolutely amazing, but it runs well enough for me to, you know, let's just drink these. I kind of wanted to use them for a barter trade and use them for that quest where we need to stash the water bottles and the ishkras and stuff, but I think we've already done that. I can't even really remember. Alright, cool. We're good. We got that. We got that. We got a fresh bottle of water here. A bottle of water. And let's eat this humpback. And let's also drink some of this water, because we're going to need it. We're going to customs, so it might be a very long raid. Not 31. Let's do 30 at least. Cool. 30's good. We've got the Vaso. The good old Vaso. We need 4 slots of space here. And we've got stims here that we don't need. So we might as well just sell them. Let's sell this Augmentin. And sell the sugar. And this unknown key, because we don't need it. We really do not need the unknown key. And I don't even think we need 206 anymore. But I feel like what I'll do is I'll sell it. And then I'll go, oh crap. I actually needed that. And then screw ourselves even more. So what else do we need to put in the space? That PP91. Which we don't even, we just need to put it in the space so we can sell it, really. Let's, because I'm not going to use that. There's no way I'm going to use that, dude. And we got too much stuff, man. We need to we need a stash upgrade.